Advanced Health Advanced Health Sciences Psychology B. Virtual Interactive Notebook 2, Emotion and Motivation, Day 7, Emotion. The essential question today, what are the theories of emotion? The main idea is emotion. The subtopics are James Lang, Cannon-Bard, and Schachter-Singer. So these are research pairs. That's why it's last name hyphen last name. So James and Lang came up with a theory, and then Cannon-Bard came up with a theory, and then Schachter and Singer came up with a theory. We're going to, for your notes today, we're going to copy down exactly the picture that I've posted in there. So you see, and I want you to draw this, you see a snake, time, and then a man is afraid. So at the top of your notes, draw a snake, then the arrow that says time, and then a man is afraid. So what causes emotion? The snake caused the man to be afraid. Now, why does that happen? The first theorists were James and Lang, and what they thought happened was there's a stimulus which causes arousal. So the snake would be a stimulus, and arousal in this sense is you go into the fight or flight response. They didn't say fight or flight response. It wasn't called that then, but your heart starts pounding, you start sweating. It's a fear response. So you have this stimulus, snake, that causes the fight or flight response, and then you feel an emotion. So for them, there's snake, your body undergoes changes, and then your brain feels fear. So your body undergoes the changes first, and then your brain feels the fear. So we have arousal, right? And then physical response, and then emotion. Now later, Cannon and Bard decided that it doesn't happen like that. It's actually two separate systems that happen simultaneously. So for Cannon-Bard, there's the snake, that's arousal. And then two things happen at once. The first thing is you get a physiological response. Your body enters fight or flight, so your heart starts pounding and you start sweating. And at the same time, your brain feels fear. But those two systems are separate. So the difference between Cannon-Bard and James Lang is that for James Lang, there's arousal, and then you get a physical response, and then your brain feels emotion, feels the fear based on the physical response. But for Cannon and Bard, you get the arousal, there's the snake, and then your heart starts pounding, and in a separate system, your brain feels fear, and they both happen at the same time. Finally, you get Schachter. So Schachter's theory is that there's arousal, and your heart starts pounding and you start sweating, and then your brain notices that this is your body's reaction, and it labels that fear, and then you feel the emotion. So for Schachter, you get a physical response, and then through cognition, which is knowledge use, your brain decides that that physical response indicates fear, and then you feel fear. So here's an example, right? Let's say that you and I are on top of a building, and I just throw you off. And on the way down, you feel the heart pounding, and you realize this is fatal, and you feel fear. Okay. Scenario 2. We are on a tall building, and you have a parachute, and I say, all right, buddy, let's do this, and I throw you off. Well, you probably paid to have this done. So you feel your heart pounding and you're sweating, and you probably label that excitement, right? Because if you think about it, when you're excited, the physical response is the same. Oh, that good thing's going to happen. Oh, that thing's going to hit me. It's bad, right? So it's your cognition, it's your mind labeling the physical response that causes the emotion. So these are three theories of emotion. For your output today, if you scroll down, you will see my output. I want you to come up with an example for this that is not snake equals fear. So if you look at mine, I have ice cream cone, and then time, and then I want it. That picture is a picture of me wanting an ice cream cone. I guess I look like this when I want an ice cream cone. Okay. So for James and Lang, I see the ice cream, my heart pounds, and then I want it because my heart is pounding. For Cannon-Bard, I see the ice cream and my heart pounds, and also I want it. Those are two separate systems. For Schachter, I see the ice cream, my heart pounds, I label that heart pounding good because I see the ice cream. So in my mind, I think, oh, this is good excitement, and I want it. That's what I want you to do. Next is the test. Thank you for sticking with me through day 7, and I hope you do well on the test. Remember, it is open note. I will see you for Unit 3.